Hi, welcome to Creative Coping. I'm Jackie Davidson, and today we're going to talk about 3 things you can do to reduce stress in 2022. The first one might seem a little counterintuitive, but it is to find things that you can do less of or stop doing in 2022. A lot of times we add stuff to our to-do list or to our plate at home and at work without taking anything away. And a lot of times we can do these things less or stop doing, and people might not even notice, or it might not be adding any value. So I want you to look at things that you can do less of or stop doing. And I'm going to give you a couple examples for my personal life. So one is we have a post office box where we go to get the mail. And I have committed to not going and getting the mail every day. We don't need to get the mail every day. There's nothing urgent that we need to get the mail every day. Another thing is I am not going to shop on Amazon as frequently as I do. We don't need to shop on Amazon as much. Kind of goes hand in hand with getting the mail less packages from Amazon, less that I need to get the mail. So those two kind of tie hand in hand. Another thing is spending less time on social media. I think that can help reduce stress. I think it's one less thing that I can free up some time to do other things like spending time on creative hobbies. So finding things that we can do less of or stop doing altogether, that's number one. Number 2 is one that I like to do to help reduce my anxiety and to prep for the day, is to prep the day the night before. So a couple things that I do. One is there's medication I take each day, and I make sure that I prep that ahead of time. I like to prep all of mine at a week at a time. So I have a little pill container. I prep all my medication all at once. I take a medication every day for anxiety and depression. I'm open about that because I feel that mental health is something we should talk about. I am so glad that I talked to my doctor about it years ago when I did. And I think that if anybody is struggling with that, go talk to your doctor because it can be life-changing. So prep my medication ahead of time, saves me the time that I have to think about it. I can just take it. So that's one way I prep for the day, the night before, in my case, the week before. Another thing is laying out my clothes, know what I'm prepared to wear. When I'm not working from home, I also make sure my makeup stuff is laid out. It makes it really easy so that I know exactly what I'm going to do, have my routine down. I'll even sometimes lay out what I'm going to eat in the morning so that it's all good to go, and even have my lunch ready. Makes the morning go nice and smooth, reduces anxiety in the morning, makes your day start off with less stress. So that can help to reduce stress. That's number 2, prep the morning the night before. And my last one goes right hand in hand with creative coping, is find a way to have creativity in your day. If not your day, at least in your week. This can be simple little activities, but really I want you to find your creative hobby that fits you. And there are so many different creative hobbies. In pillar number 5 of our creative coping skills, we talk about the ABCs, and it's actually ABCDE, of different creative hobbies and finding the right one. Find your fun, what is right for you. And the ABCDE is art, beauty, crafts, DIY, and everything else. So there are so many different ways to be creative and creativity. And a lot of times I think people get stuck in, when they think of creativity, they think of art and painting and drawing and that kind of thing, but it's so much more than that. And if you hop on over to creativeCopingSkills.com, you can sign up for our email list, and you'll find a list of over 100, we'll send it out to you, over 100 creative hobbies for you to look at and dabble in. And I will tell you that sometimes it takes a little time to find what your fun is. I like to dabble in little bits of everything. In fact, I have this whole craft room of little bits of different things that I've tried. Some things I just love to play with. Some things I try and it's just not for me. I've tried hand lettering several different times. I can't seem to get the hang of it. Maybe it's just not for me. Maybe I'll keep trying it over and over and not be good at it forever. I don't know. But the whole key here is to find your fun, what fuels your fire and gets you going, gets you excited and gets your energy going. I've talked with several different people who it's taken time, that they try one thing and they're kind of like, it doesn't really excite me that much. It's okay. And then they try something else and they just love it and it gets them going, and then they're excited about it. And that's awesome. That's what you need to do, is keep trying until you find the thing that gets you going. So to recap, my tips for 2022 to reduce stress. 1 is to find things that you can do less of or stop doing altogether. 2 is to prep your mornings the night before. And 3 is to find a way to bring creativity into your day, or at least into your week. I am going to joke a little bit about my accent there because I thought it was kind of funny. Anyway. Okay, so I hope that these tips have helped you into finding a couple ways that you can reduce stress in 2022. If you found these tips helpful, please share them with other people that you might find them helpful, and subscribe to my channel here so you can follow for other tips and other things that we're going to talk about for creativity. And until next time, lots of love, and I hope to see you again soon. This is Jackie signing off, and I will see you again soon. Thank you.